What's good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I'm going to be walking down the path of another Ren track, okay? And I'm going to be hearing Sick Boy for the first time. If you guys heard this before, then you already might have an opinion on whether this is a good song or not. Let me know in the comments section where this song stacks up in terms of your Ren playlist if you just so happen to be a fan. And if this is your first time hearing Ren, let me know your opinion as well. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you like this type of content on the channel, the engagement tells me to put out more content like this, and I truly appreciate it. Let's get into it. Check 1 2. 1 2. There we go. Let's go.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think
Before he even gets into the bars, this beat is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I like it. Let's try it again. I love the breathing element in it as well.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you.
Yo, this beat is crazy. I typically don't hone in on a beat like that, but whoever did the production on this joint, wow. All right. Now she's just talking. She's not rapping on cadence or anything like that. And a lot of times that works in hip hop. We've seen it done a million times. I like the element. I don't know if I like it in this yet. I want to hear it again.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
All right. Wow. I feel like I'm watching The Purge. What is this? Okay. He is like in a mental institution type of thing, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Mind is making you sick.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show.
This is amazing. All right. I'm old enough to remember when there was no such thing as a dope UK rapper, you know, that wasn't really a thing. And to see how far music has transcended and the way people have added their own textures to it is amazing. I think I heard something that before a lot of people would just imitate Americans when they would do hip hop, because if they had like their accent with it, it would sound kind of cheesy or corny. I think I saw a video where someone was explaining something like that. But it shows what happens when it's dope, when you just be yourself and you use your accent and you embrace it and you see what you can create. You get something like Ren here, who is talented in acting, rapping, apparently swooning from the last video I reacted to, and playing the guitar. Just multi-talented individual. That's dope.
boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go. Take another pill, here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process. Walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication. Inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation. Building up a toleration. Drown, soccer.
Add lyricists to that list.
Week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process. Walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication. Inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation. Building up a toleration. Drown.
Gets bored with keeping the same structure in a song. Just has infinite creativity. Able to switch up his flow, the tone of his voice, go up and down with his inflections, and change his moods, and also give all of his emotion to his bars and his music.
Hand with Satan, complications with the medication. Inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation. Building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
His bars, I've been looking for the way out, but I always seem to drown. Gotta keep going.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out.
I like this.
In and out.
What the
Good.
hell?
Now tell me.
This video's trippy though. This is an amazing concept. They put some like meditation, some breathing things. Coincidentally, I was looking at some stuff like this earlier down a YouTube rabbit hole, but it's funny how it's in this music now.
Nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out.
Now notice this time she has a cadence. She's on beat when she's talking, and she has a really beautiful voice.
In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix.
The only thing about this is that he's not in a straight jacket like who had that crazy video back in the day in a straight jacket? I think it was Twista. Mystical might have even did it a couple times as well. The Crazy House thing has been done many times, you know, but always done in a really special way. He's not wearing handcuffs, he's in her face, but there's also a cool element to this as well with the beat and also just the way that he's rapping. You know, this isn't one of the emotional, heartfelt ones that, you know, that I've heard before, where it's more like on a softer side. He kind of went for more of a cool vibe on this one.
Sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy?
That rhyme scheme was hard. Love the way he delivered that.
Standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy.
That was hard.
Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for...
Oh my gosh. Back in the day, there was, I say back in the day, but like we had these super producers that when you heard them, you know exactly who it was, whether it was Timberland, whether it was Manny Fresh, Dr. Dre, then later 40 from, you know, Drake's producer, you know, they had their signature sounds and you can always tell, and because the beat would just be incredible, but would have like their, you know, their signature sort of whatever it is, like, whatever the drums or an instrument they always use, or it's just something that you could identify the producer without even hearing it was an amazing thing. With this, I don't listen to a whole lot of new rap music as much as I used to, but this beat here would have been like, whoever this producer is, if you continue to make beats like this, you'd be able to really recognize it. All right, because this is incredible. It's like, typically you hear a good beat, you're like, yeah, that's a dope beat. But then there's some beats that are just amazing. Don't tell me Ren did it.
The ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed
That blood looks so fake.
it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
I guess when you think about it, sick boy can have a double meaning, as in sick, mentally having issues and that you're going through, or physically. And then sick as in he's a dope rapper, which probably was a cool aspect I was talking about earlier. But another incredible record by Ren. I wasn't going to react to any more of his music after my first impression of him, but I kind of get him now, and I really, really overlooked his talent. He's actually amazing. So I was wrong. But my first impression, I was like, he all right, he cool, he all right. But it probably was more so I wasn't crazy about the song, more so than focusing on the talent. But this one, 10 out of 10, definitely something I would rock in the Forerunner. What do you guys think in the comment section below? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like this type of content. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.